Good day guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys is doing amazing great. This evening I will show you how to make a professional church flyer exactly like this on your Android smartphone using Pixellab. In this tutorial there is a lot to learn. You will learn the truth behind flyer design and you will learn how to blend color and how to follow the principle of alignment strictly. If you want to continue learning new skills in graphic using your smartphone, keep on watching my channel for daily tips.
Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
Without wasting much of our time, let's start with today's tutorial.
Diko Graphic skills with creativity.
Welcome back guys. So now I'm going to show you, as I said, how to create a simple church flyer on your Android smartphone. So let's start. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is to select the background. So the background I'm going to use is this. And you see this is the blue. Then I place the light blue at the middle. And if you see this key, can you see? This key show that I just increase it to make it deeper. Then this one, I make it lighter. So when we check it, you see I just the same color. Then I just use the key to switch the one I want. Then when you look at this, these are the pattern of how you want it to show. I want the light one to showing at the middle. That's why I position it like that. Then I click OK. Then I still want to adjust it. You can come to this blue, this lighter one, click it. Then we'll have to move the middle key to where the lighter area so that it will what can you see. Then we click OK. So after we're able to achieve that, the next thing that we're going to do is to go to our gallery and import what is necessary. So you can get this all these resources at the description of this video for free. Just download them and use it to practice. So import this. After you import, then you can increase the size exactly like this. Increase the size. So can you see? After you increase the size, lock it. There is no any cause for alarm here. Then we'll go back. I want to import everything that is labeled first before I will go and open the second folder. But let's import all this first and hide and lock it. Then the uses we are not using it now, but we'll still use it later. So let's go back to our Pixellab. Then we import this dot font. Then we use our relative size to position it. So and as you can see, after positioning it, the next thing that we're going to do is to reduce the opacity of this dot that we just imported. So reduce it so that it will not be too noticeable or too coloring. So after we're able to do that, we have to blend this thing, otherwise it won't work. So you go to the sticker, then don't click anything or mark or cancel. Just click on empty area for the sticker to stay. Then after that, go to the color and give it the deep color to blend this. Are you getting it? And after you give it a deep color, and you can go to the ear, select this color as well, and use change it to be that color like this so that you can easily blend it. So now we are going to be placing this sticker, what we select from the sticker, we are going to be placing it at the edge of this image that we imported so that it will blend along with the background so that it won't be too obvious. But the Pixellab cannot do that. That is the reason why we are doing it this way. That is another logic that we can use. So you continue placing it. After you fill up the top, then you can come to the bottom and fill it. And then you see at the end of the day, it won't show. Then we'll cover it with the same color and we will light it so that at least everything will look presentable. So we'll continue placing it, and after we finish it, you will discover that everything blend and plumb. You won't see any traces of placing any images. Even if the image was together, you won't even disagree with it. So, and you can see the upper one. Let's repeat the same process to the bottom. We position it so that the dark point will just be showing unnoticeable, but they will know that there is a pattern there that will make it more presentable. So do it very well, take your time to do it, and don't leave any traces of merging or blending. Don't leave any traces. After you are able to achieve that, then and the image, what is the meaning of the image? This image you saw there, where we have a crowd of people showing a kind of action, it really work along with relating to what the flyer I'm going to create, because the flyer is a church program flyer, and the image I got is a kind of church program image. And as you can see, I'm done with that. So the next thing is to click on the shapes and bring out the shapes. Then you go to the color and bring out the same color exactly like this. Then we'll go and reduce the opacity so that it will be showing small. Can you see? Let it be showing small. So let's leave it. So can you see? We are able to blend it. So can you see? So exactly this is how it should be. So after that, we have to copy. After we copy, we will bring another color. This color, can you see? So after we bring it, then we reduce the opacity of this as well on top of it. Can you see? Then the next thing we will do is that we allow this one to go down before this. Can you see? Why am I doing it that way? Because I want it to be radiating. I want it to be radiated, that is to show more light. I don't want it to be too dark. So after that, you can increase this a little bit. Increase it a bit. So it's okay like this. So then lock everything. Lock them. You lock everything. You can't lock all those one, but you have to lock the one that you can lock because it's too much. You will have to lock it because why? If you don't lock it, your hand will be touching it, and it will affect what you are doing. But I don't want to lock it. Why? Because it will take time. I don't want to waste you guys time. I want to design and finish it once and for all. So can you see this? So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm still going to adjust the color. I'm going to still adjust the color as well. I will go to the color and adjust. Not this. I'm going to the color. I want to adjust the color. I want it to be too darker. I want to still adjust the color. Let me adjust the background color. So I want it to be too more darker, so you can see. So let's see. So this is okay like this. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to, and what I position there, let me adjust, bring it down like this. Yeah, it's okay. I want it only the middle, the center. You see, only the center. I want only the center to go. Then click OK. So it's okay like this. Let's continue. Let's proceed. So after selecting this, then the next thing that we're going to do, is to click on this. Then we reduce the opacity so that it can blend a little bit. We reduce the opacity. Then we'll go to the shadow and blend it. Reduce the radius. Go to plus sign and reduce the black shadow, and that's all. So after that, you can lock it as well so that your hand will not be moving it, unlike all this one. So now let's go to the right top and right dive in. So you can see. Then go to rotation and rotate it to -12. Then go to the font as usual and pick the rightful font for it. You should be able to. How can we come about or come out with a particular font for a design? We always come out with any font, because you can come out with any font as long as you always master those fonts when you don't even when you are still practicing. you try as much as possible to master those fonts, which one appear like this, which one appear like that, so that at the end of the day you could be able to at least know the one that is best for your design. Are you getting it? So I still want to do something. I want to bring this to one particular part. I want to bring it down. So yeah, this will be very noticeable. I want to bring it down like this. Then this color I used before, let me hide it. Even if I didn't hide it, let me give it another color. Let me give it this color. So I believe everything is rhyme like this. Very, very rhyme. So we have a diving, which you can put like this. And then after that, the next thing is to position it well. So after position it well, we'll go to our right top position and type a counter. Then the font I'm going to use is time font. Look like a New Time Roman. So if you are familiar with your laptop, your Microsoft Office utilities, if you are familiar with it, you will know what I'm talking about. So we have a New Time Roman font which is commonly used when it comes to Microsoft Word. It's very good for typing. So I decided to use that font here because I know it always stands out and it doesn't affect your design or reduce the or blend with background. It always stand out. So after this, then the next thing is position it here, rotate it a little bit if necessary. So bring it down, then reduce the size a little bit. Yes, it's okay like this. Let it calm down. Rotate a bit. Good. So we're good with that. Then you lock the two. Don't forget to give it the same color. So after that, the next thing that we're going to do is to go on with our design. Sorry. So let's see this as well. We have sorry. So I'm trying to adjust that to make it look more real. I don't want it to affect any part. So let's adjust this very well. Now let's look at this. I think this is okay. It's just that we need to be very, very careful with this. So let's make it darker a little bit. It's affecting the color that we place on it. I think it's okay like this. So then we have to increase the size of the text. Let's increase the size of the text like this. Increase the size of the text. Sorry. Unlock them. Then position it very well like this. Use the relative position if necessary. Then you position this here. You can actually rotate this a little bit. Since you have already corrected that, then increase the size to 40. So this is okay like this. So after that, the next thing we are going to do, since we give it a breathing space, is to copy. Then we type this Sunday. This Sunday. So you can see. So this Sunday, then you position it here. Let's shift this up a little bit. Shift this up a little bit. Good. This Sunday, I'll still shift this one up, this up, so that this one will have a breathing space. Then reduce the size to be 32 or 35. Let's reduce the size to be 35. Then the next thing to do is to go to your shape. Go to shape, crop your shape and position it under this. Crop it, position it under this. After that, go to the color and give it a color. Give it color exactly like this. Now the next thing to do is to go to the right tab, copy this. Copy and edit like this. 8. Can you see? 8 November. 8 December 21. Then you bring it. Don't forget to give it a deep color. Deep color like this. You make it more deeper by coming here and adjust to the middle. So good. Then the next thing is to bold it. Go to the bold it, then increase the size very well to fit in. It has to be noticeable. So reduce the movement size for you to be able to move it gently, since it's not at the center for you to use the automatic centralized. So after that, you go to shape again, radius to 100 and crop like this. Go to the color, give it this color, then come down and put it here. Make sure you center it. Let it come down a bit. Now go to this color, this text, copy and your date. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Click OK. Then you position at the middle by reducing the size. Then use position to move it. If we have bold it and it is not really as deep as this, it is not really obvious, you can go to stroke, apply stroke of the same color to make it more bold. Can you see? Then increase the size a little bit. Good. Now move it up a little bit. Let it be at the center. This is how to make a professional church flyer. Actually want to increase. Good. So now we have finished the whole thing. So we'll go to copy this text. Then everything will be in small letter. So we have Diko Graphics design. Diko Graphics design. Then since we have used the same font, then we'll go to give it different color and position it here. So we need to reduce the size so that we give it a line spacing, much line spacing. Let's give it much line spacing like this. Okay, so now we hide many things there. Remember, so we don't need to go back. We have to unhide them. So now we'll click on front. So the two, we have brought them back to life. Then we'll crop this and position it under this. We'll crop it very well. Position it here. So you can see. So good. But I want to adjust something, whether it can work. Let's see. Do it this way. Good. It's even better than the way we first position it. Fine. Then we'll go to this and give it white color to be noticeable. Sorry, I have to lock this so that my hand will not be affecting it. So after that, I'll put this one here. I'll put it here. Sorry. Reduce. Then use the relative position to position it to the middle. Can you see? So here, what can we do with this? So we'll go back. Let's go down to it. We have to reduce it. We reduce it. Are you getting it? We have to reduce. I'm looking for it. It has to be reduced. Let me start hiding them one by one to see where I put it. Then say it again. We need to reduce that. But if we don't say it, we can still leave it that way. You can still, okay, I've seen it. This is what I'm talking about. Then we need to reduce the size. The size is too much. Sorry. So, good. So we'll position it here. Then let's go to opacity and reduce the opacity small to blend it. So we have finished the work. This is how you can still make a simple church flyer on your Android smartphone using Pixellab. Thanks for watching. God bless you.